Okay, time to start. I guess I will quickly finish this today. And I don't know if I'm gonna have... I don't know if I'm gonna even have the time to like... Oh, also I'm using another keyboard. Just kind of wanna see how this sound like. But anyways. Okay, so the hair is mostly white. So I guess if it's white, then I don't have to like color it. I guess I will only have to do that. Oh wait, I also have to move this layer up a little bit. So yeah, actually I have noticed that one difficulty with drawing the eyes is that when you are just drawing lines, like when I'm just doing the line art, it's kind of difficult to see, it's kind of difficult to visualize the eye socket. So I guess that makes it hard to draw the eye, because I can only see the pupil. Like when I'm drawing, I guess I'm only really preoccupied with the pupil. But I guess the key is that you have to take both into account. Like you also have to take just the entire eye socket into account. Okay, so it's... Oh yeah, true. Hello, Gab, by the way. I have... Yeah, I maybe I can
If you have
observe.
anime figures, it might help with seeing how the eye sits on an anime face.
Maybe I can observe the eye on an anime figure a little bit. Yeah, I've also noticed that like the eye, like it only looks good from certain angles. Like there are angles where like an anime figure doesn't really look that good. So I guess there's also that. Oh, hello Mochi. Like rendering is not... Like rendering actually isn't
I
really...
have a question. What exactly is rendering?
Like it's not really a real thing that you can do. It's more like when you color a drawing and when it has enough detail, then it kind of looks rendered. But like it's not really something that you do. Rendering is essentially just coloring a drawing. And like the real difference between like a colored drawing and a rendered drawing is that like a rendered drawing has more detail to it. And I guess it looks more realistic. Yeah, because like I also had this question before, and I was looking up how to render on YouTube. But like it's literally just coloring. And when it has enough detail, it's gonna look rendered. Yeah, like you can even just do it with painting if you're like once you add enough detail, it's gonna look rendered. I guess I can show I can show a drawing that looks rendered. That I which is just a practice I did previously. Like this one. I guess this one looks rendered. But like I literally just I was literally just coloring it and like adding details. So yeah, like I guess rendering is just coloring. Oh, by the way, oh yeah, I have merged all the layers to this. I guess this is the only one I haven't merged. But yeah, like I also drew just with a single layer on this one. So I guess like I just feel like drawing on a single layer is kind of the best way to paint. But I do feel like using a line art layer still kind of makes things a lot easier. So like I still prefer to like just use a line art layer. Oh, hello, Gen X.
Whoa, it looks so good.
Oh, hello, Eduardo. Yeah, actually I am also struggling hard with the face. I guess it's one of these things where you just have to practice. Yeah, a lot of practice. Like, I guess I don't have too much difficulty with, like, drawing the face in, like, easy positions. But, like, actually with this position, it took me, like, quite some time. I think, like, 20, 30 minutes to get the face right. So, yeah, you just have to practice. Like even with all these construction methods, like by dividing the face, I guess in the end, because I have also watched a lot of tutorials before, but like watching tutorials doesn't really mean anything if like, yeah, like in the end it's just practice. There is no secret to it. You just gotta practice.
I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah, it actually is. Like the eye is the hardest part of the head. Oh, by the way, I'm using a louder keyboard, but I feel like it's a little difficult to press, so I think I will switch back to my other keyboard. Hold on. Okay, yeah, this one is fine. Yeah, that one was a little too hard to press. Hi, hello, LPS Sparkle. Hello, Powzel baby.
Hi.
Yeah, like, same. I am also just sometimes stuck. Oh, hello, by the way, Serathos. Yeah, like I think I was stuck for like almost like 45
Keyboard
minutes on
asthma.
ahead. Oh, hello, Roach. Yeah, actually, I don't know if a louder keyboard is better or this one. I guess I could switch back to a louder keyboard and kind of see what's different. Yeah, maybe I could switch back just for today. I will like go back to the stream recording later and see if the quality is better this way. Like personally, I feel like there shouldn't be like too much difference. But like yeah, when I'm typing, I prefer to use this keyboard because it actually feels a lot nicer.
That's what makes the stream satisfying. Good art plus sounds.
Yeah, I guess I would try. I would try this one out. Yeah, I actually haven't used this keyboard since my other one, which is quieter, arrived. But I think I will just go back to using this one. Oh yeah, I also stopped using this one because my finger was kind of starting to hurt because this keyboard actually takes a bit more force to like click. And like for my index and the middle finger it's kind of fine. But especially my pinky was kind of hurting because like when I'm drawing I just keep on pressing on keys with my pinky. Okay, I guess time to also draw the other kind of strands of hair around here. Yeah, actually I also prefer streams where I can hear what the person is doing. Like I don't like when it's too quiet or like it only has background music. I like to like listen to what I like to hear what the person is saying and also like I guess the sound their keyboard and like mouse make. Like maybe I can also just find another keyboard, like just another switch that doesn't take as much force to press, but that makes a sound that is just as satisfying as this one. I think maybe that would be the perfect keyboard for me. Because I actually one of my favorite thing is to just listen to like the sound the keyboard makes when I type. Yeah, I guess that's also one thing that's great about mechanical keyboards. Yeah, but like overall I think my new VTuber avatar is a lot better than my previous one. I feel like especially like in conjunction with my TTS avatar, I feel like this one is just pretty clear which one is supposed to be like the main avatar and which one is supposed to be like the secondary one. Oh yeah, but like surprisingly I am making a lot of clicks very quickly. Yeah, I like I don't even notice that normally. But like I'm clicking so many times every second. Oh yeah, I also like today I reached the part in the three body problem where like the aliens actually destroyed the entire human fleet, and that part was so fire. Like I never thought about this kind of technology. So like yeah, it's actually pretty good. And I can't really wait to see what happens next. Oh, I guess there is also another novel that I also just keep hearing about called The Lord of Mysteries, which is, I think, yeah, also a web novel. I mean, not also a web novel. That is a web novel, but like, apparently that one is also pretty good. So, so maybe I will also start reading that one. But maybe I will wait until like the summer vacation, because I heard that that series is super good. So I'll probably just end up binging it if it does turn out to be super good. Okay. I think now is the time for the detail. Or maybe I will add it afterward. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just add it afterward as a practice. Because in a real drawing, I am also going to just keep adding stuff after I'm already done with the main part of the drawing. So yeah, let's just do it afterward. Okay, so I guess just oh yeah, something I also noticed is that I don't draw the ears. Like I almost never draw the ears. And I guess it's not a super big deal. Like the ear is something that's like it's whatever, even if like whether it's there or not, it's not that important. Okay, so I think I would draw the shadow just over here. Oh yeah, the brows. That's also something that's easy to forget. Like just anything that don't add a lot of stuff to the drawing.
I always forget the brows for me.
Alright, I guess I will probably do the hat next. Oh yeah, also yesterday I think a lot of people asked what's the other model for. But I think now it's pretty clear that the second smaller model is for text to speech. So I guess it's not necessary to put an answer for it in the description. Like in the description I put I think four just really frequently asked questions in the description. But I think this one is just pretty obvious if you like just by staying here for a few seconds. Okay, so I guess one of the more difficult part about this is probably the subtle shadow. Yeah, like this shadow is kind of subtle. It's just a little bit darker than the hat itself. Oh yeah, also I saw on TikTok, like, there were artists who were, like, drawing photorealistic stuff on Gartic phone on Discord. So that was, like, this kind of stuff always amazed me. Like, when people draw in, like, Roblox, or, like, they draw in Minecraft. And especially in these kind of drawing games, where like people who are not, who just don't know how to draw compete with each other, and like suddenly there's an artist who just draws something super good. Although I don't feel like I will be able to do something like that. But like artists who do that are just really number one in my heart. Yeah, like I have a lot of respect for them. Oh, yeah. I guess time to draw the red part. Oh yeah, I saw the drawing you posted. That one was great.
That's so me, Lul. It's always fun.
Okay, so I think I would just... Yeah, this one is a little bit darker actually. Oh yeah, but also just rendering. Like someone talked about rendering, but like rendering and adding a lot of detail to a drawing actually takes a lot of
Mercy,
time. Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, like I think like artists who render their drawings and it looks super detailed. These take really a lot of time. Like the drawing I showed earlier took me like over 20 hours to like render. And like it's really just a matter of how much detail there is on a drawing for it to count as rendered. Okay, so I guess time for the more detailed part. Yeah, I guess maybe maybe like just gonna adjust the color a little bit. Oh yeah, also I have an exam tomorrow, but somehow I don't feel that worried. I feel like it's gonna be kind of short. But yeah, there is only gonna be 3 exams this semester. But I guess this week is probably gonna be the worst week for me because I'm gonna have to submit just yeah, I think 3 assignments on Monday. So yeah, this week is probably gonna be the hardest just because I just haven't worked on my assignments since like the start of this semester. So I'm severely lagging behind. But I think once I'm done with this, I'll be fine. Because now I'm already just studying every single day. So I'm already like yeah, I guess I would just need to catch up. And once I do, it's gonna be a breeze afterward. Okay, so there is actually a little bit of yeah, there's a little bit of reflection that makes this part look kind of orange, I guess. Oh, nice. That's good.
I'm almost understanding eye placement now.
Honestly, I still don't really know about eye placement, except that you should space the eyes by like one. Like there should be a space for one eye between the eyes. But I guess it's a lot more tricky when you have to draw it. Like when the face is at an angle. But I guess maybe that could be trivial if you know a little bit of perspective, like how to divide things evenly in perspective. But I guess like right now I'm just drawing by feel. I guess I just do the way it feels right. Kind of. Okay, I guess I would. Um, yeah, kind of like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Same for me, to be honest. I'm not sure what really
just
is
drawing and
the
praying,
difference
lol.
between a good drawing. Like, I don't know, like, why some drawings turned out to be good, while others turned out to be bad. I just have no idea.
I swear I suck at drawing hair even though it is so easy to draw.
Yeah, like the hair is really. I guess it's kind of difficult if you don't. Like, if you don't see it as individual strands, it's gonna be difficult. But I guess what helped me was that I started just seeing the hair as like a group of individual strands. And once I did that, it just became kind of intuitive why the hair looks like that way. I guess because like if you when you study other people's drawing, it's kind of it's kind of difficult to understand why they draw the hair that way. Like why the hair strands curl a specific way. You know, why they're wavy like that. But I guess now I just understand it a little bit more once I started studying the hair using like the method of seeing it as as individual strands. And like I guess it's also kind of versatile since you can just group individual hair strands into a big chunk. Alright. So I guess here it's yeah, it's kind of like this. Yeah, I guess one of the reason why I was using so many layers before was also that I was very scared of making mistakes. So I just so like instead of practicing being more precise, I just used layers as a crutch. But what I've noticed is that like professional artists are super precise with their strokes. And they only use layer because they need to not, they don't use it as a crutch to not draw over other parts of the drawing. Because like that's what I was using layers for. I was using layers to not accidentally draw over other parts of the drawing. Yeah, so like
Yeah,
yeah, so like I just noticed I just realized that it's actually not a good thing. Like I think using layers as tools, for example, to use different blending mode or to like use multiply, stuff like that. That's not a crutch, but I feel like using layers and masking just to avoid drawing over other stuff. Like I feel like that's not a good use of layers. And so I decided that like all that time is just better spent working on my accuracy. Oh yeah, I guess some details here as well. Oh yeah, also I'm not really sure what, because I've thought about buying like these official figurines, but they are just so expensive. So I ended up buying like these bootleg figurines, but I feel like they are not like quality wise. Some of these cheaper figurines are actually not that different from the official ones. And like that also goes for Fumos. Because there are Fumos that cost like hundreds. I don't know about the official price of Fumos, but like official Fumos are super expensive. Yeah, like, but I was able to buy like I guess an unofficial bootleg one, and
yeah, they are really expansive.
like that one is only I think about $40. So like that one is too expensive, but nowhere near as expensive as like the official ones. Oh yeah, that's nice. But like you still have to paint it.
I have a 3D printer at my house, so I could just 3D print anime characters if I wanted to.
But yeah, to be honest, I don't really see the difference in quality, especially since I don't like I'm not someone who is just constantly staring at my figures all the time. So like I won't even be able to tell the difference. Okay, so I think I would just draw like a. I guess I would draw a heart here. Yeah, I guess I would draw the pattern just here, and then I will use like a tool to just move it there and change the perspective. I feel like that's the easiest way to go about it. Oh, also I am not really familiar with like VTuber lores, but I feel like I guess I don't really see the point of a lot of these VTuber lores, since like they don't really stay on character during their streams. Like they break characters all the time. So like I don't really see the point of having all these lores if they're not gonna stick to the character. Because like I guess when I initially saw the concept of VTubers,
Oh, F, tell me about it.
like I like it's like the way I saw it, it's basically like theater. So like they're just playing a character.
Are Ren creating a light novel for my character? I mean, uh, yeah?
Yeah, actually like I haven't really thought about writing stories before, or like creating lores, or like even like acting. But I think just staying on in character during the stream must be like super difficult. So like I also see the reason why a lot of them don't do it. But like I see a lot of VTubers with really crazy lores. Like they are the goddess of like they're like the goddess of like famine or stuff like that. But in their stream they just talk about their daily life. So but like in that case, what's the point of having lore? Like what's the point of having this setting if you're not even gonna stick to the character? So I guess that's kind of what I was wondering about, because like you don't need to create lores for your character. You don't need a backstory. If you want to be a VTuber, you can just like use a VTuber avatar and say that this character is supposed to represent you. So like you don't really have to create a lore or like a backstory. But like a lot of them do, and when they do it, they don't really stick to the character. Like I think for my channel, I'm not even gonna bother with that stuff. I'm just someone who uses avatars. Like or maybe yeah, like every popular
You
VTuber
could, but
have
honestly, I
lore.
find that popular VTuber have lore.
But like what's really the point of having lore? Well, I think we can just explore
Understandable.
this subject a little bit. Like obviously dream streams, they are not gonna stick to the character. Yeah, they're just gonna break character during streams. But like the lore is, I guess, still kind of important when it comes to fan creation. Like for example, a lot of people draw say Gura with like shark tails and like trident and all that stuff. And I guess just like mm, yeah.
Hard question to answer, NGL. I feel like people want to know your character's lore. It defines the character.
Yeah, I guess it kind of helps people uh, understand your character, because I guess humans like just people like to categorize things. So like they don't like when things cannot be reduced into like a category. So like I feel like it's easier to
Also, like you mentioned, also helps out with fan art.
yeah, like I guess it's easier to refer to someone, to just have in your mind that, oh, this VTuber is supposed to be like the the god the goddess of the sea or whatever. Yeah, lol.
Cause it would be weird if your character is really depressed but is set in a wonderland, lol.
Yeah, but also like a character doesn't even have to be like like a fantastic character. There was like another, I think, Niji Senji VTuber whose setting, like, she's just supposed to be the class president. So like all the viewers are kind of supposed to be like her classmates, and the VTuber herself is the class president. So I guess it also helps with role playing, because I think a lot of VTubers, yeah, I've noticed that a lot of, not just with VTubers, but just with YouTubers in general, they don't call their audience like viewers. They actually give a name to their audience. I guess to help with
Yeah,
like the to help with like the streamer viewer relationship, I guess. Yeah, I guess like one something I know is that there is a VTuber called Ina who's an English Hololive streamer, and I think her audience is she refers to her audience as Takodachi. So like it I guess this also gives the audience a name. So which makes it easier for like people to feel like they belong to a group. Like for example, because like right now, for example, if someone is watching my stream, they are just someone who watches my stream. They don't really have a way to refer to themselves. But like someone who watches like Ina's stream, for example, they can just refer to themselves as like, oh, I am a Takodachi. So I guess this gives them like an identity.
Shelterin.
Oh lol. So yeah, I guess this really helps with the parasocial relationship, I guess. And like parasocial relationship is not necessarily bad. Like it's just like this phenomenon. Like this relationship between the viewer and the streamer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It definitely strengthens the relationship between viewers and streamer.
Lol. Yeah, actually I don't know if I should have a lore for my channel. I don't know if daily drawing practice counts as a lore. Like as a piece of lore for my channel. I mean, it's probably too boring to count as lore. Because like lores are always kind of interesting. Yeah, I think even in Gura's channel description, it literally says that she's like 1,000 years old. So, but like in contrast, just any VTuber who is not
You should create the lore if your character is unique to you.
yeah, true. I guess I'm not even, but I guess it's also inevitable that I guess you are just always playing a character. Like even when even if you say that you are not playing a character, people still just kind of see you as a character. So I think maybe it's also kind of inevitable to just be a character. Because the only way for people to not see you as a character is if they know you personally. Like in that case, you would be like a real person. But otherwise, I think you would always be considered a character. Just, and like, if you don't have a lore, you would just be a kind of boring character. Oh, nice.
And I done it.
Like, something I guess drawing when the character is looking at you, I find that's relatively, that's not as bad. But what I find the hardest is when the character is at like a 3/4 view or like at profile. Yeah, these views are just so difficult. Especially like side views. Side views are just impossible to understand. And I guess it's the problem is also that side views are not super common. So like I feel like most of the time you're not even gonna draw side views. So you have
Yeah,
less experience drawing this kind of stuff. But yeah, I guess lures. Oh yeah, yeah, 3/4. I feel like 3/4 is probably gonna be one of
I
the
was heavily
kind of
practicing that for
important.
placement 3/4s and shit like that.
Oh yeah, also VTuber debuts. I was also wondering why people do debuts, but I guess it's just for the views because like a VTuber debut is like a party, like everyone shows up to like watch the debut, so like it brings in a lot of viewers, and I think the problem when I come across these a lot of dead channels is that after their debut they get like thousands of viewers per stream, but like after a few months there is almost no one left and the channel is just dead, which is actually the opposite of a normal channel. Because like a channel like mine, which is actually I think a pretty normal YouTube channel, back when I started, I got 0 views on my first stream, and I just gradually got more viewers as time went by. And I think my video from my stream from yesterday got 300 views in total. So yeah, like I'm just I'm just gradually getting more and more viewers instead of less and less, which is actually just the opposite. And I like literally every other channel on YouTube that doesn't do debuts like that.
Debuts are crucial. It introduced the VTubers' lore, their models, and the type of content they do. It also helps viewers what to expect in general.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess that because of that, it just brings in a bunch of viewers, but like they're not necessarily gonna stick. It's just like on YouTube there is an advertisement feature where you can just advertise your video, And when you advertise your video, it's gonna bring a lot of viewers, but they are not gonna stay. So like, let's say you advertise your video and you get like 10,000 views for that video, where your next video is not gonna have like these 10,000 viewers. So I guess like the problem with advertising your stuff through debuts or stuff like that is that the viewers are not necessarily gonna stay. And like this is actually a problem with YouTube. But like if your subscribers don't watch your videos, from YouTube's perspective, the algorithm is just gonna think that your videos are bad, and so is not gonna recommend your videos to more people. So that's kind of why these channels just die, because when they do their debut, thousands of tens of thousands of people subscribe to their channel, but a lot of them are not gonna stay. So like there isn't a lot of returning viewers. So like YouTube just thinks that the channel is bad, like the videos are bad, and so YouTube just stop recommending the videos, and so the channel just dies. But I guess like debuts can also be successful if like the VTuber is really skilled and is able to retain these viewers. But like I feel like generally a lot of VTubers just give up after like 2 months after the debut if they don't like get a lot of viewers.
Honestly, just overall be unique and make it so viewers wants to come back.
Yeah, like that's. But I guess maybe it's also difficult to be unique in today's world. There are just so many VTuber concepts already. Like there's probably a VTuber for everything. Oh yeah, also like Shigure Yu. Like she was also, when she first started, she was also just an art streamer. Like she was also just drawing on stream with like an avatar. It's only after she started getting a lot of viewers that she became like a VTuber, like a proper VTuber. Yeah, I think initially she was just an art streamer who used a VTuber avatar. So I guess people can kind of change their content if they want to.
Yeah, honestly, I have no clue why they do that because these popular VTubers that aren't in corp have been around for years and it took them around until their second year before they got popular.
Yeah, I think it's like you can't just rely on a debut or just like a huge promotion to get to get like a to get your viewers. You just have to like be consistent. Okay, I think this part is maybe it's good. I will just draw it like this. I guess like immediately getting a successful channel after a debut is basically gambling, like winning the lottery. I think it's just not gonna happen for a lot of people. But yeah, I guess I just came across a lot of dead VTuber channels.
Honestly, I know damn well my character is unique as hell because I am making pages on pages on pages on this guy where I am prob once I get better at drawing.
Oh, nice. You did you create the character first or like the world? I actually haven't really. I don't know if this is like an official way to do it, but like there was a time when I heard someone like there are two ways to create a world. Like the first one is when you create your character first and then you create the world for the characters. And then the second way is you create the world first and then you create the characters for that world. I don't know if this is like an official way that writers create stuff.
Honestly, drew a rough draft for a character, then started story making.
Oh, okay. So like you created the character first. Do you have a name for the character? I feel like I always just have a lot of difficulties with names.
You should know what your character looks like, their traits, and so on.
I guess it's also because I just want to give every character a unique name. Oh, Serathos or Seratos.
Yeah, it helps set the tone of the story.
Damn, that name is hard to pronounce. Zeratos. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with like words starting with X. I guess I just don't know how to even pronounce a lot of these. Oh, Ceratos.
You had it at first.
Oh yeah, I also I really like the name Elon Musk gave to his kid. Like it was literally just such a weird letter. Like, I guess if I want to name my characters, I want to give them these really weird names, if possible. Because, like, Elon Musk's
Honestly, I
kid's name
forgot the
was like,
meaning of the full
what the
name. It has
fuck?
Greek and other stuff in it.
Oh yeah, that's that's so funny. Like, imagine just being called X. That's just, oh my god. I actually didn't know about that. I only know one of his kid who's called A-E something. But damn, calling your kid X, that's just, damn. I have no I have no words for this. It's just so funny. Yeah, it was over before it even
Yep,
started.
I feel bad for Lil Bro.
Yeah, it's like people who are called Gaylord, because Gaylord is like a real name. Like, it's a real name for like a place, and there are also people who are called Gaylord. But like, kids who are called Gaylord are just like, it's over before it even started. Oh lol. Damn. Yeah, that they're cooked. But I guess in today's world it's probably
I knew a
better.
Gaylord.
But like, imagine in the 1980s or like 1960s and you're called Gaylord. Like, that's like, imagine the bullying. Yeah. Yeah, but I have no
The
idea
original
how.
term for gay is just happy.
Like, I have no idea how they're even gonna survive. Like, these kids who are called Gaylord. But yeah, like, it's kind of crazy how the meaning changed completely. Oh, and also for a very long time, I didn't know that Dick was short for Richard. And I thought parents were literally naming their kids Dick. But like, weirdly enough, I actually haven't encountered anyone named Richard. They're probably not that common in Canada, I guess. Oh yeah, I think I can also just draw the neck now.
Hold on, let me search it up. Is for Richard, Bob, Rob, and so on.
Oh lol. Yeah, those names are just so weird. but I guess it probably made sense back then. But like now it's just kind of weird. Oh yeah, I also like to create like a new layer for stuff and to just merge it after I'm done using it. I feel like this is a better system than to just draw everything on a single layer. Oh, but I think Bob is short for Robert, I believe. Or was it Loblaw?
Yep, I have that bad habit.
Okay, I'm actually gonna get this one done tonight. I don't wanna like work on this for another day. So I guess I'm gonna go a little bit faster now. Oh yeah, but also there are a lot of just VTuber corporations nowadays. And like I'm not sure I'm not sure what's really the like the success stat of these new new corpos because I feel like a lot of them just shut down very quickly. Like I feel like literally every day. Oh yeah, definitely. Like during the pandemic, even even though I wasn't on YouTube,
I don't think VTubing is as lucrative as it was during the pandemic, though.
like I even heard about VTubers even though I wasn't on YouTube. Yeah, like VTubers were literally everywhere back then. I feel like nowadays yeah, they're probably not as popular. But I feel like for the big VTubers, they are actually more popular than before. Like Vedo and Neurosama. I think they just became one of the most popular streamers on Twitch, I believe. So yeah, like I feel like just
I think VTuber agencies fall apart easily due to internal issues. People don't realize how hard it is to manage a bunch of talents.
yeah, true. Like managing people is so difficult. Yeah, and also I just keep hearing about VTuber dramas, and that's also kind of the reason a lot of these agencies die because they just it only takes like a single bad incident to shut
Yeah,
down
the market is saturated now.
an agency. Yeah, also VTubing is just more accessible. Like it used to be that you needed to spend a lot of money to do all that stuff. But like I'm literally just I think both model combined only cost me like $20. So yeah, it's definitely a lot cheaper now.
From the sounds of it, the talents themselves tend to be unprofessional as well, which causes problems for agencies.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of time it's one person who starts like one VTuber in an agency who starts a drama and like somehow it just takes down the entire agency for some reason. But also like it just gives me the impression that they are always involved in drama.
Average caveler mindset.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that's also true. Like the English side of
I hear a lot
Nijisenji,
of drama from English VTubers a lot, but not so much from Japanese ones.
like the English side of Nijisenji has so much drama going on, and they're just constantly getting replaced by new ones. But it seems like the Japanese side doesn't really have that much problem.
Kind of makes sense since you are prob hearing from the English side, but even still they are chill. I feel like they have better management.
Yeah, true. Like Japanese, I feel like the Japanese side are probably more professional.
America is the best country.
Oh yeah, and yeah, the like with Russia that was just pretty funny. Especially since like when it turned out that she's actually married and just a lot of her fans got really got really mad. Yeah, like the idol culture.
The biggest problem with Japanese VTubers aren't the VTubers, but the fans themselves. If you know anything about idol culture, it's the same for VTubers. Funny when the fans think they could be as cool as Matthew Mafu. Sorry, but dude's got both looks and talent.
Yeah, but also like it only came out when they got divorced. So that must have been pretty sad for the fans who who like because one among her merch were like engagement rings. Because like a lot of the Hollow Live, like every Hollow Live VTubers have like merch, but like Russia's merch were like literal engagement
Matthew
rings.
Mafu was Russia's husband, for context.
Yeah, like K-pop idol fans are also just literally just
The
as
same
bad.
goes for K-pop idols too, BTW. The whole I can be your waifu thing.
Yeah, like it's not just for females, but it's like also for male VTubers who play into that stuff. It's also a problem because I've heard with the VTuber Vox Akuma, like his female fans are literally just as bad as the male fans for the female like girlfriend experience VTubers.
Yes, Vox Ekuma is known for that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably post about the clip of the Russia fan raging on Discord. Like that one was just so weird because there was also another like female fan like counseling him, and like that whole clip was just so weird.
Yet honestly for male VTubers, I feel like it still hasn't been fully discovered to its full potential. Scared to take that extra leap.
I mean, I feel like there are male VTubers who play into that, and they are actually just super successful because there are actually demands for that. Like, there is one called Dream Boyfriend, and like he's literally just like boyfriend experience VTuber, and he has a lot of he has a lot of subs. He got a lot of subs in a very short amount of time. But yeah, like a lot of male VTubers are not doing that. But like those who do are just super successful. Yeah, love and deep space.
Yes. Love and deep space is literal proof there's a market for this lol.
Oh yeah, but I wonder like what lore I can even give to my channel. Yeah, because I think just having a character is just inevitable. Because whether you like it or not, you're just always gonna be a character in the public's eye. Like unless someone knows you like personally, you're just always gonna be a character. So I think that's essentially why all these VTubers have lore and settings, even though they are not in character.
Do you need one?
I think I do. Actually, I don't know. Like I'm just thinking that all these VTubers who never stick to their character, My profile picture is original, but this character is not. But my
Is
avatar
your
is
current
not.
character original or bought online?
But my avatar also just looks so similar to my, like, my VTuber model looks basically identical to my profile pic. It's literally my profile pic with a different costume. Like, just with how similar it looks. Oh yeah, I saw your
Yeah, I have
model.
a model too, but no lore.
You made it yourself, right? I feel like it looks very similar to like your art style. But yeah, I guess you can also just use a model without a lower. Without any lower, which is what I'm doing right now. No, no, I meant Geb. Oh wow, that's nice. You rigged it
My
yourself?
PFP.
Yeah, rigging is just so hard. Oh nice.
I honestly drew a chibi version of my character for my PFP.
Oh, that's very cool. But like that's also just the lore for your character. Like tired, overworked
Yes, I rigged it myself.
woman. Yeah, like that's kind of a setting. Like if not a setting, that's kind of a
Way too
theme.
depressing.
But I guess I don't even have a general theme for my character.
I'm doing my character way too dirty with how bad he has it.
Oh lol. Oh wow. I think with my previous model, making a story for my model
Rose death count is 1 million in
would
story.
be kind of easy. Because like my previous model literally has horns. So yeah, like it's easy to just like create a setting for her. But I guess my current like my profile pic is literally just a normal human. So like it's kind of boring, I guess. This one with the last one.
Combine this one and the last one.
Okay, I guess I'm ready for the hair. Actually, I should do the face first. After I'm done with the face.
You could affiliate your character with candy such as cotton candy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But that's the design. That's not the character setting or or like lore. I guess lore is supposed to be something that I guess you can see on the character, but yeah, I feel like lore is kind of connected with design, but also not entirely. Yeah, like adding cotton candies and such, that would be the design, but
Yes,
what's the lore? Like what's the lore behind the cotton candy and such? I guess that I guess the reason behind these design choices would constitute the lore for the character. I guess maybe that's a way to make sense of it. Like, I guess for Gura, the question is kind of like, why does she have why does she have a shark tail? And the answer is she's actually like a 1,000 years old, like shark girl.
well, maybe she's the kind of girl that doesn't have matching socks because she loses them all the time after doing her laundry.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's a good that's a characterization for the character. Yeah, I guess that's what lore would be about. Yeah, with my current model. Yeah, she actually doesn't have matching socks.
Referring to your current model,
Yeah, you're totally right. Damn, Gab, you're so good at this.
so that gives a hint that even though she's a witch, it means she never makes the right concoctions. She's bad at following directions.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mao, thanks.
Yeah, that's probably the way to make to create lores or like just characterization is through stuff like that. Yeah, I guess maybe like the design of my profile pic is just too boring. Like I just need to create a design that's less boring for it to work. Yeah, maybe that's the reason why VTuber designs are just generally super flashy. Because it also helps with like the characterization. Oh yeah, I think maybe I should just blur this area a little bit. But yeah, I feel like characterization is like having a story for your character, or like at least that's kind of the conclusion I've arrived. For it.
You forgot the thick tail.
Oh yeah, the tail. Yeah, I'm gonna draw it. Maybe I will draw it now. Yeah, let's make an exercise to just add things.
Flowing shooting the more you know.
I guess it's just kind of like this. Oh yeah, I guess that's also part of the character design. Like when you draw Gura, you always draw the tail. Like that's part of the character design. I guess a good character design just makes you remember a few key characteristics about the character. Yeah, I guess maybe that's also the difference between character design and costume design. Like with a good character design, you should be able to recognize the character even if you just change the outfit. Even if you completely change the outfit, you should still be able to recognize the character. Yeah, that's probably the difference between character design and costume design.
Honestly, the tail should be moved more to the left. Looks like it is connected to the right, but
Yeah, actually just like this. Yeah, true. I would draw. Oh, I guess time out to also draw the skirt. Let's do that now.
The tail should cover the hole in between the legs.
Yeah, I guess what takes a lot of time is the details, like the patterns on her clothes. Like that actually took a lot of time. I guess I'm just gonna fill it in for now. Maybe also add a little bit of shadow. But I guess the shadow is already kind of drawn by the line. Oh yeah, also the characters in Mouthwash were kind of popular. Like I even saw entire animation channels dedicated to the Mouthwash games characters. But I guess I also don't really have the patience to play this kind of game anymore. I guess I would just watch a video essay on it. Yeah, probably something that would cover the important plot point. Because I think it won like a Steam award for that or something like that. So I kind of want to know what's what's so good about that series. Mouthwashing, I believe.
What game?
It's a horror game, which is actually not about mouthwashing. It's just about something entirely different. Like I've even seen fan arts of mouthwashing. Actually, I've never heard of the Steam Award, but
Steam Award mean nothing to me.
someone made an animation for like the Steam Award. That's the only reason why I even know about the Steam Award. Yeah, like that one in these like super old style. I don't know what the style is called, but like in that old, super old 3D kind of style. But I guess it kind of is always the case for these character centric stories that people would get attached to like a certain character. Yeah, low poly stuff.
Low poly like zone graphics.
Yeah, like it was, but now I see a lot of games using these kind of graphics. So I guess it's just kind of been not it's not as exciting as before. But I guess it's also easier to make graphics like this. But I think it's mainly because of how repetitive it is, because it's mostly being used in horror games.
Yet,
Oh yeah, true. I guess I've just seen way too many horror
but I
games
mean, it's still charming.
with that kind of style. Oh yeah,
I
I
really like Bib and Corpse Party, which were made in RPG Maker lol.
I actually heard a lot about Corpse Party back then, but now I don't really hear about it. Yeah, actually RPG Maker.
RPG Maker.
I've played quite a lot of games like that, like just made in RPG Maker, but I'm actually not a fan of turn-based combat. I guess there are also just games made in RPG Maker which don't have combat.
And I love that game,
Oh
but
yeah, I've heard about Fear and Hunger. Yeah, that one is also in RPG Maker. Okay, I think I would just draw this part real quick.
there is also another one which I will say has amazing lore, but do you know it is kind of H if you know.
Like there is also another one I keep hearing people talk about, which is called Black Soul. But I kind of don't. I don't even feel like playing that one.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Black Soul. For some reason, I just don't feel like I just don't wanna play it. I guess the art just seems kind of unhinged. Like just the art style gives me that impression. Maybe because the lines are just way too messy.
Besides the questionable stuff, honestly, the concept is nice and I like how it plays around with fairy tales and shit.
Hmm. Okay. I think this should be okay. But I will just leave the layer unmerged for now. I guess I can always merge it later once everything else is done. Okay. Oh yeah, it's actually kind of surprising how much money artists are able to make with VTuber models. Like I saw, because even with just the $80 model, like I saw an artist who sells public models, and like she sells it at like $80 per model, but she sells like 30 of these. So like that's already like 2,000 with just one model.
Oh yeah, big cash.
And like the best part about it is that all her models are kind of similar to each other because they all kind of use the same base. So she only needs to create a different design for each one. So like making a new model using the old body is actually relatively easy. And like just every time she's able to sell like 20, 30 units, And like that's just a lot of money. Yeah, also like on VGen, if you want to commission like custom emotes, it's like $50 per for one emote. And like they are not necessarily difficult to make. Because for example, there are artists who only makes headpad emotes. So basically they already have the headpad base down. And for every emote they make, they just need to change the design of the character a little bit. So I feel like there is actually a lot of opportunity in this area. And especially with everyone wanting to become VTubers. Maybe it's kind of like selling shovels during the gold rush kind of thing.
At GBO, you are a good artist. Went to see your socials and shit. How long have you been drawing for? If you don't mind me asking, grinning face.
Oh lol. Damn, he tracked you down.
Oh, fam. I've been drawing for over 10 years, professionally. The job. Lol, honestly, I heard you made your own model, so I wanted to go see how it looked. So it's not great, and it could be better, but oh well.
What? Gab streamed like a few days ago, I believe. But yeah, like it's quite impressive that you made a model
To
in that
grow rather
short of
big
a
in the
time.
community. Huh? Oh, you're probably seeing my YouTube VODs.
Oh, you got banned? Oh, because of like NSFW and stuff like that.
Crazy lol. They didn't even give a reason, and I didn't understand.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
No, I never streamed NSFW on here.
Yeah, that sounds really horrible. Just getting banned like for no reason. Oh well, that
Everything I did
sucks.
on here was pretty much SFW other than my occasional swearing lol. Honestly, has anyone commissioned you on NSFW and did you get paid a lot? I'm thinking of doing a bit of NSFW later on and I am wondering if it is an alright side hassle.
Yeah, with YouTube it's all bots. So like they I don't think they really connected the dots because like a bot probably banned you by mistake. But I guess maybe the bots unbanned you. Yeah, like that's really the part that's really bad about YouTube. Like everything is with bots. There are no real humans. So like the only thing you can really do in this case is if you're big enough, like only big YouTubers can have any power over this. Like big YouTubers can just tell their audience to complain on Twitter. Oh lol.
Well, apparently there was an unlisted video on my account that had NSFW on it.
Yeah, I figure that's probably something YouTube would do. Because YouTube also bans like YouTube sometimes also like bans playlists because of their names. Like there was a music playlist.
It was a book I meant to show a friend to see if he wanted it lol.
Oh lol. Yeah, because there were literally playlists that got banned because of their names.
That's funny.
So like that's probably not surprising that they just banned your video or like they banned your account because of a name. Oh lol.
It was a short clip of me flipping through the pages. And that was it. I didn't even talk in the video.
Okay, I think I would just draw the hand and be done with it. Just one hand though. I feel like the other hand doesn't really need detail.
Oh no, not the hand.
Yeah, like hands are just so difficult. But I feel like in this one it should be fine. Nah, I think I'm gonna be kind of fast. Should
You
be a bit.
going to be on the hand for a while?
Like usually I always spend tons of time on the hand, but like the base is basically already complete. So it's gonna be fast. And like I don't really care about the
BTW at
quality too much.
Zarathos CH. I charge $500 minimum whether it's SFW or NSFW.
Yeah, lol. I'm also kind of surprised.
Face purple, wide eyes.
Oh, by the way, Gab, how do you receive like payments? Do you do it through PayPal or like through other means? Because I just always have heard about people
I guess
not
that's why
paying
I see some
for stuff.
pixelated streams on YouTube with a link to Picarto in the description.
Oh damn, I have never seen pixelated streams.
PayPal.
Oh lol, I guess like But I have seen artists who multi-stream to Picarto.
PayPal, Venmo, Kofi, or Square if they want to use credit card.
Oh lol, crony coin. But have you get ever gotten people who didn't pay, like scammers?
No, but I had people who couldn't afford to pay, so I have a method of going about it.
Oh, do you ask for down payment before the project even start? I feel that like that would be the
And then
safest
full
way to go
payment
about
before the
it.
full render stage.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good solution, just to pay by stages.
If they can't pay the rest, I just don't work on it and move on to the next commission. But a $300 deposit is required. That's how it should be.
Yeah, like commissions should be kind of expensive.
Some commissions can cost up to $1,500 depending on the type of com.
Right. But like,
Like 300 is enough to at least cover some basic costs.
yeah, true. Do you have contracts for this kind of stuff? I guess the worst thing that could happen is if someone just ghosts you after you already finished the commission.
How long does it take you at GB to finish a commission? And how often do you get a commission? Is it a stable income or just a side job? It takes me about a week to finish one.
Oh, nice.
Lol. But it was the 1500 com.
Okay, I think I would just be done with it after I finish the shadow for the hand. Oh, is it for a VTuber? I think I see a lot of
There's
like
two
VTuber
sheets.
commissions for that kind of stuff.
Simple enough.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so for now I would just... Yeah, I feel like using airbrush for the soft part and using a round brush for the hard part. That's probably the best. That's probably the two only brushes I will ever need.
The designing process is a whole other thing too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, this looks good.
Oh, thank you.
It does look really good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, actually, maybe this is way too like dark. Maybe just a little bit of red is going to be fine. Yeah, just like this. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm done for now. Okay, thank you for watching. I will stop the stream for now. And I will see you tomorrow. I don't think I've missed anything, so yeah, this will probably be the last time I work on this drawing. But yeah, see you tomorrow. See you Ceratos, see you Geb, and yeah, I finally colored something. But I also colored something in my like previously.
I can't believe you're not lazy anymore and colored a thing.
But I guess it's probably just how much time it takes. So but yeah, coloring is important. So yeah, see you Onigiri Bite. See you
And purple
Ceratus.
blue piece.
And yeah, see you Geb. Bye bye.